What if I told you that your credit score holds the key to your financial future? Imagine walking into a dealership and driving away with your dream car, or getting the apartment you've always wanted without a single hitch. Sounds exciting, right? But here's the catch. If your credit score is low, those dreams could stay just that. Dreams. This isn't just about numbers, it's about opportunities. And the best part? No matter where you're starting from, you can fix it. In this video, I'm going to give you a 6-month roadmap to improving your credit score and unlocking the financial freedom you deserve. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about the why. Why does your credit score matter so much? Well, it affects everything. Your ability to get loans, credit cards, apartments, even some jobs. And a low score? It's like walking around with a financial red flag on your back. Lenders see it and think, risky. You don't want that. But here's the good news. Your credit score isn't set in stone. It's something you can control, and I'll show you how. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to boost your score and change your financial life forever. Understanding your credit score. What is a credit score? First things first, what even is a credit score? Simply put, it's a number between 300 and 850 that tells lenders how likely you are to repay your debts. The higher the number, the better. But it's not just one number. There are 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, that calculate your score slightly differently. How it's calculated. Your credit score is made up of 5 key factors. 1. Payment history, 35%. This is the big one. Are you paying your bills on time? Even one missed payment can drop your score. 2. Credit utilization, 30%. How much of your available credit are you using? The lower, the better. 3. Length of credit history, 15%. How long have your accounts been active? 4. Credit mix, 10%. Do you have a mix of credit types, like credit cards and loans? 5. New credit, 10%. How often are you applying for new credit? Understanding these factors is crucial because they're the levers you'll use to improve your score. If this feels overwhelming, you're not alone. But remember this. Every step you take toward improving your score is a step toward financial freedom. The best part? You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Now that you understand how credit scores work, let's dive into the exact steps you need to take over the next 6 months to see real improvement. The 6-month plan. Step 1. Check your credit report. Your journey starts here. You can't fix what you don't know, so the first step is to pull your credit reports. You're entitled to 1 free report per year from each of the 3 bureaus through annualcreditreport.com. What are you looking for? Errors. Believe it or not, mistakes on credit reports are more common than you'd think, like accounts that aren't yours or incorrect balances. These errors could be dragging down your score without you even knowing it. Disputing them is easier than you think, and doing so could give your score an instant boost. By the way, when was the last time you actually looked at your credit report? If it's been more than a year, you've got some catching up to do. But checking your report is just the first step. Up next, we're tackling the single most important factor in your credit score, your payment history. Step 2. Pay your bills on time. It might sound obvious, but paying your bills on time is the fastest way to build or rebuild credit. Why? Because payment history makes up 35% of your score. Even one late payment can stay on your report for up to 7 years. Here's how to make sure you never miss a payment. 1. Set up automatic payments. 2. Use calendar reminders. 3. Prioritize minimum payments if money is tight. Remember, even a $10 payment can keep your account in good standing. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Think of every late payment as a financial scar. It fades, but it doesn't disappear. Don't let one missed bill haunt your score. But paying on time isn't enough if you're drowning in credit card debt. That's why step 3 is all about managing your balances. Step 3. Lower your credit utilization. Your credit utilization rate is the percentage of your available credit that you're using. Ideally, you want to keep this below 30%. For example, if your credit limit is $1,000, try to keep your balance under $300. Here's how to lower your utilization. 1. Pay down high balances strategically. 2. Ask for a credit limit increase, but don't use it as an excuse to spend more. 3. Spread out your spending across multiple cards. This step alone can significantly impact your score within a few months. And no, the solution isn't opening 10 credit cards just to spread out the debt. That's like fixing a leaky boat with duct tape. It doesn't end well. Speaking of credit cards, let's talk about the dangers of opening too many accounts in Step 4. Step 4. Avoid new credit applications. Every time you apply for a new credit card or loan, it triggers a hard inquiry on your report, which can lower your score temporarily. Too many inquiries in a short time make you look desperate to lenders. Definitely not a good look. Here's a pro tip. Only apply for credit when you truly need it, and space out applications by at least 6 months. Think of it like dating. Playing hard to get makes you more desirable, and the same logic applies to lenders. But there's one more piece to the puzzle that most people overlook, and it could make or break your credit building journey. Step 5. Build positive history. Finally, focus on building a positive credit history. If you're just starting out or rebuilding, consider becoming an authorized user on a trusted family member's account. Alternatively, use a secured credit card to prove your reliability. Every month, you make an on-time payment adds a brick to your financial foundation. Over time, these small wins add up. Imagine this. 6 months from now, you check your credit score, and it's 100 points higher. You qualify for that apartment you've been eyeing, or you get a lower interest rate on your car loan. This isn't a fantasy, it's your future if you start today. Look, the road won't always be easy. There might be setbacks, but remember, every step forward is progress. Keep your eyes on the prize, and don't let small mistakes derail you. If you're ready to take your financial journey to the next level, click here to watch my video on the power of compounding. This concept will show you how to turn small financial habits into massive wealth over time. Your future self will thank you.